Hi, welcome to the Ultimate Frontline Leadership Training Podcast. My name is Mike Quinn, and I've been a frontline worker and manager for over 40 years, working in some of the largest companies in America. We're all living through what is being called the Great Resignation, and I have to say it took long enough to get here. I've seen firsthand the problems that you're experiencing in the workplace today, and I'm going to show you that with the proper training, you can have a fun and successful life as a frontline manager. A frontline worker is generally someone who has to deal directly with customers. Now, these people work in sales, retail, restaurant, hospitality, entertainment, service industries, and many more. If you work with customers or in a place where customers come to buy products or services, you're a frontline worker. You may meet a few Karens here and there, but you and I know that they're not the biggest headache you experience every day. If you're a manager, getting people to do their jobs takes a lot of time and energy, and if you don't do it correctly, life can be a real drag. I can definitely help with that. I've often worked in the biggest grossing unit in the franchise and helped support the highest productivity numbers in the company. I know the secret to getting people to do their job, and I'm going to teach you how to do it for free. I spent the last 5 years doing some research to see what's happening in the job market today from the standpoint of the employee. I'd thought that by being a manager, I was able to accurately assess, what's been going on in the job market every day. And while that was partially true, it was only after having these untrained managers abuse me personally that I really understood how bad the situation was. Also, when you have actual people management skills, like I do, the problems that I was hearing about didn't affect me quite as much until I began working for people who didn't have people skills. This was the real eye-opener. I learned a lot, and I'm really glad I did it, because now I can teach you the information you need to drastically improve not only your life, but the lives of the people on your team, as well as their families. Because let's face it, we all talk about our days when we get home, and somebody's going to have to be hearing about all this stuff. So if you do it right, the people will have good things to say, and you'll have a lot better conversations at home. If you watch or listen to my podcast, I will show you how to have a fun, fulfilling life managing the front line. It won't always be perfect, but you will be much better off than you are today. How am I going to do that? All right, I'm going to blow the lid off the problem right now. It all boils down to training. Managers used to be trained in people skills and had people to ask if they encountered a problem. Today we watch videos. The problems are on you. Fun, right? It used to be that managers were trained in the art of two-way communication, employee management, customer satisfaction, managing customer expectations, labor laws, unions, documentation processes, and best practices, and a whole lot more. These skills were taught by seasoned managers who would often take a young manager under their wing to help them get up to speed faster than if they took decades to figure things out for themselves. But after years of reducing training to employee handbooks and then finally to corporate-made videos, people are quitting the retail, hospitality, and restaurant industries like crazy. People are tired of being treated like the positions they fill instead of the actual people they are. Are you a manager and fed up with the lack of respect and cooperation you're getting? Is very little of what you do making an impact in the ways you were looking for? Are you a frontline worker looking to be a manager and to move up the company for better pay and benefits and career options? If you're looking for some happiness and pride in your work life, watch these free, short videos and learn the secrets of effective frontline management. Life could get drastically better for you. I'm going to leave you with a saying that really sums up the crisis we've been experiencing for some time now. Remember, if you treat people like dishwashers and maids instead of the actual people they are, you will lose the ability to lead them, and then everyone will hate their jobs. Remember this little saying here. People are people, not jobs. I'll post this in the show notes so you can print it out and post it somewhere to remind you to think about this throughout your shift and help you put this idea into practice every day. My next 4 videos are going to cover the 4 things all managers need to do in order to do their job successfully. These are the 4 things that all managers need to be doing, but I've seen hardly anyone doing these things. And this is contributing to the Great American Resignation. These 4 things are: 1. Make a never-ending to-do list. 2. Delegate and demonstrate. 3. Follow up. And 4. Appreciate. Now, I'll go into detail how these 4 things are necessary and how to do them correctly to ensure a smooth running shift. Now, you can call this Management 101. These next 4 lessons are mandatory for anyone who wants to make management their career. Ignore them at your own peril. Stay tuned for the next video. Why me? This is the next step you need to take to make sure you get it right. Take care.